Hey guys, welcome to another video for the amazing POCO X3 Pro, known as Bima in India and YU elsewhere. Now this is an amazing device. We've been using it from the day we bought it. We've flashed a ton of custom ROMs, but it's always exciting when Xiaomi comes up with a new update. Now this time around, we are talking about MIUI 12.5.3 stable for the global device, that is YU, but we've flashed it on our Bima and it's working as expected. Today is a quick review. I've been using it for the last 2 days. We do have a couple of benchmark numbers. I do have my initial impressions, and maybe we will do a live stream with this particular version as well. Drop in a comment and a like if you want to see a live stream of gaming performance test on this particular software version for the POCO X3 Pro. But before we get into all of that, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a video. In the description of each video, you will find a link to our Telegram community where you have more than 1,000 members talking to each other about similar things and having fun. Last but not the least, if you think the hard work is worth the effort, please click on the join button and support the channel. Now without further ado, hello awesome people, welcome to PhoneOps. My name is Kailash. Let's get going. Alright, so as always, before we begin, a humble request. More than 80% of our views are coming from people who have not subscribed to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. It is absolutely free of cost. Just hit the notification bell icon and subscribe. It helps us, it motivates us, and you get to see great content. Now with that said, what do we have here? We have a POCO X3 Pro running MIUI 12.5.3 global stable. Now if we click on what's new, there is not much that has changed over here. It says updated security patch to June 2021 and increased system security. Now I don't understand, in the month of August, how is this update rolled out which says that it was updated to the security patch of June? It should be July at least. Now if we go to all specifications, you will see that it is the July security patch, 1st July 2021. But if you go over here, security patch June. So not only their operating systems or ROMs have bugs, now their change logs are also starting to be, incorrect. But that's okay. We do get the July security patch and we do still have Android 11, of course. What do you expect? 12 is not even out. Anyways, so if we go to all specifications, 12.5.3, and the kernel is your usual performance oriented perf kernel. This is 6.128 device that we are using. Now to the left you do have Google Discover, and yeah, I don't know what to say to that, as every time I review a official ROM, something or the other is there which makes me sort of turn off or feel annoyed about this, because we have custom ROMs. We have custom ROMs based on MIUI, which might not give you a boost in the gaming performance as they promised, but hey, their user interface is much better than what you're seeing right now. And mind you, this device is not low on battery, right? This is a clean flash. We don't have anything going on. Just look at the amount of apps that are open. There is nothing. And I don't see a reason why this should be struggling. Moving on, if you ask me, the display refresh rate over here is 120 Hertz, right? And I've just restarted this device, and all the benchmarks that we have done, they have been done after keeping the phone off for 15 minutes. And trust me, it's not even overheating, because we are in ambient temperature of 25 degrees and I haven't gamed on this device all day today. Anyways, that is a discussion for another day. Now, if this is okay, see, now it's a little better, but it's still sort of stuttering, and it has all the internet bandwidth it needs because we are on a 120 Mbps fiber optic internet connection. So I don't know why this is such stuttery, but the launcher is pretty smooth. The app drawer is pretty smooth, and you do have this swipe thing wherein if you use the brightness slider, everything else disappears and sort of notification tiles or quick tiles come back. And if you slide further down, you have this change log wherein the brightness bar stays and it's not overlapping or going beneath the UI and stuff like that. So you have your usual stuff over there. Nothing too crazy, nothing major that they have updated. And as they have proudly mentioned in the changelog that they have updated the security patch, they have not done anything. And trust me, if you or me or Munchie or anyone, just two people sit with this device for an hour, they can draw a list of bugs which can be given to Xiaomi or POCO for that matter, whatever you want to call it. They're just cousin brothers anyways. Nonetheless, moving on with our review, if you go to more about, you do have 2.20.1.37, the POCO launcher over here. It does come with the same old features that were available earlier as well. Now let's quickly have a look at tools and let's actually look for security, because we would want to look at this version of security. So you go to settings over here, and after that, about, this is the version of security. And if you talk about game turbo and video toolbox and stuff, nothing new over here. They are just the same old. And as you would be also noticing over here, I have done the benchmarks with game turbo enabled, because that is where you get the best chance of getting good performance. So that is what we have done. We will talk about the benchmarks in a while, but let's look at the stupid things that they don't want to fix. I'm sorry if this is happening again and again, but till the time I'm reviewing MIUI ROMs, I am going to give you an unbiased opinion, and trust me, that is the reason this device has started getting a series of truth behind MIUI updates. I can bet you and I can tell you that in 12.0.4 or 12.0.6, it was laggy, it was bad, but it was better than this. This is a 12.5.3 update. It is supposed to be better. I don't know why, apart from me and Manchi, there are not many people who are talking about this, or they are not making noise about this. Anyways, if you actually have a look, if you go to more, you have your usual stuff, clone mode, dual video and all those things. You don't have anything advanced over here. So all the basic things, and even if you open any app, yeah, the animations are still broken AF, to be very honest, right? The scrolling is there. Sometimes it feels that it is a 120 Hz device. So let's actually do something over here. Let's actually go to developer options over here and let's see the refresh rate. I actually want to check the dynamic refresh rate switching. How good is it in the latest 12.5.3 update? Okay, show refresh rate. Now have a look at this. We are at 120. Okay, all this while we are in 120. Say if we open Chrome, still 120, settings 120, no changes at all. Right, let's see what happens if we go to settings. 120, it is sticking to 120. Is it even working properly? I don't doubt I don't trust anything from Xiaomi at this point. So let's go to refresh rate and let's put it to 60. Okay, let's put it to 120 again. 90. Okay, so I don't know what to say here. Okay, so the moment you go to recents, it does go to 90, and in security, a system application, nothing. Say open calculator needs 120 Hz. So I don't know on what grounds or what basis is their dynamic refresh rate working. I'm not saying it should change each and every second, but I have seen it on other devices, on other brands, wherein the switching of the dynamic refresh rate is much smoother. The transition is much better, right? So now let's get to it. Let's get to the benchmark numbers and let's see what, as they say in Hindi, Xiaomi ne kya gul khilaye hai. Anyways, let's get to the numbers, shall we? So first we will have a look at the CPU throttle test. You need to see this. Trust me, you need to. There you have it in all its glory. The CPU throttle test of MIUI 12.5.3 global, which is supposedly one of the latest updates. Let's see. CPU throttle to 65% of its max performance. This is a 15-minute test, not 100 threads, normal threads, and the average GIPS score was 141,000. So yeah, I don't know, whatever. Let's get to AnTuTu, our another benchmark over here, which we usually check in a lot of videos. 569,040. I'm surprised how in these benchmark apps like Geekbench, AnTuTu, the score is more or less the same. But when you have something new that comes onto the market, that is like CPU throttle test, wherein for 15 minutes, the throttling of your phone's processor will be tested, the truth comes out. Yeah, these are the scores, and let's actually go to Geekbench now. Geekbench here. Okay, let's go to the historical score. So 767 single core, 2747 multi-core. So let me get this right. The performance is all over the place, even despite having a very clean flash. I am pretty sure I don't have any errors because I've been on this update for like 2 days now, and I've used it left, right, and center. Gaming is okay, guys. I'm not saying gaming is bad, but it should improve, right? I'm not saying that, you know, gaming is okay and the benchmark numbers are okay, so they've done 100% bad job. But what I'm saying is, you are not going to look at a game for 12 hours. Something that you're going to look at 8 to 10 to 12 hours, the, you know, course of the day when you use your phone, is your user interface. For me, it's very annoying because every time I get even a 5-minute break, I, you know, maybe go ahead and look over here, what's new, what's going on. This is like, I don't go to any website. I look at Google Discover. So like once you take it out of hibernation, if it's going to lag like left, right, and center and stutter, it's not a good experience. So the lags and stutters are there. It's not the best experience as far as, you know, Snapdragon 860 and a 120 hertz display is concerned. But the battery life, the charging, the camera consistency, everything is pretty great. The gaming is good. The phone doesn't heat up that much. So I would say this is still, you know, nothing else than a 12.5.3 security patch update. They should start naming these updates as to this is a security patch update or this is a major update or stuff like that, because I don't know what to say at this point. Just fix the bugs, POCO. Just fix the bugs, Xiaomi. My review for the Mi 11X is gonna come this week. Stay tuned for that because you're going to be really surprised. This phone gets unlocked on the 10th, that is 2 days from now, and before that I will make a complete review because I've used this for 15 days as my personal device and I regret buying it. Anyways, that's it for that particular video. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this. Until the next one, this is Kailash signing off at PhoneOps. Keep smiling, take care, goodbye.